Yo, what is up guys, CrackerChecker80 here, and today I'm bringing you guys my first Black Ops 4 video. And in this video I'm playing TDM on the map Icebreaker using the ICR with Reflex Sight and I think Grip and Quick Draw maybe? Something like that, either Grip or Quick Draw or Grip and Long Barrel. And this gun's been pretty good so far. I also like the Rampart 17, which is I think the second assault rifle you unlock. And I've been using that one pretty recently and have liked that one as well. But the objective for this video is to give you guys my thoughts on the game so far, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to sort of break it into likes and dislikes. I'm going to give you guys 6 things that I like about the game and then 6 things that I dislike about the game from my first impressions and from playing it for, I think I've probably played it for like a couple hours, maybe like five or 6 hours at this point. So I'll give you guys that in a second, but just overall before I start, the game is really fun. It feels a lot like Black Ops 3 did when I first started, which was it was a pretty big learning curve to start with. You had to kind of learn how to do all the movements and stuff, and sort of just get back into a Black Ops game. I haven't played Call of Duty in a bit because World War II was meh, and I've been playing a lot of other games. So it's kind of taken me a bit to get back into the Call of Duty stuff, like basic movements and sensitivity, all that stuff. But I'm getting there, and I've been doing pretty well. So I'm really excited about that. So the game's been really fun so far, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Now let's get into my likes and dislikes. I'm going to start with likes and then go into dislikes. So for my first like, the first thing I noticed when I went into the game, and you're going to see this in a later funny moments montage or something like that, was theater mode. Theater mode is back, and Treyarch does it the best. Treyarch actually knows that creators like to use theater mode. It's so helpful for creating videos. Like Ninja Diffuse montages are super it's super helpful to create Ninja Diffuse montages and have theater mode as an assistant, and using that for third-person views or enemy point of views and stuff like that. So theater mode is back, and I am super pumped about that because it is great. I love it so much. Yeah, so my second like is time to kill. So in this game, time to kill is I'd say it's fairly long. It takes a good amount of shots before you can kill someone in this game. So it definitely requires more skill, and you're not going to rage as hard when you're getting killed by someone who just sprays you and hits 2 shots and kills you. It's going to take more than that. They're going to have to be pretty accurate. And I've noticed a lot of times, when I get killed, the guy is just super accurate and hits a ton of shots at me, and that's how I die so fast. So time to kill is pretty long in this game, and I think that's a good thing. Third thing, the maps. I love the map so far. I'm glad the game actually came out with, or it started with like 14 maps or something like that, while World War II was a lot fewer. But the maps in this game are super fun, and I'm really enjoying them. I like that they brought back some Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 maps. That's really awesome. I've been enjoying playing on the throwback maps. This has been really fun. But overall, some of my favorite maps. I like Icebreaker a lot. This map. I like Hacienda, and I think those are my 2 favorites at this point. I haven't played the others enough to really give myself a background on all of them, so that might change, but right now those are my 2 favorites. The layouts are great on the maps, classic 3 lanes, and then also the colors on the maps are great. Treyarch is awesome with having vibrant colors in their games, so that has to continue with Black Ops 4. Fourth thing, the quick loading screen. This was a problem in Black Ops 3, if you guys remember that. When you started a game or were coming out of a game, the loading screen would be insanely long, and you'd just be kind of sitting there while the little Treyarch symbol in the bottom right of the screen, or bottom left, wherever it was, would just be like slowly going, and you'd just be sitting there and bored. In this game, it's a lot quicker, so that is awesome. Just good to have that be quicker. Fifth thing, specialists. Specialists are back, obviously, and I think they're really good in this game. There are a lot more to choose from. Their abilities are all really good, and they have different perks and stuff like that. Or not like actual perks, but the abilities are good for different play styles and stuff like that. So I think it's really good the specialists are back, and it's a lot of fun. Sixth thing, stim shot. I like the stim shot in this game. I think that it requires a bit more strategy for when to heal after a gunfight. It's basically become second nature to me already. Like, I'm just healing. Like, basically whenever I get shot, I just start healing. So it's come as second nature, and it's so easy to get used to, and it takes some skill, or not really skill, but it takes you have to really think about when to use it, because it takes some time to charge back up. So it definitely requires some strategy. Now let's get to my dislikes. All right, so I have 6 here. First thing that I dislike very much in this game, that they definitely won't change, but I just don't like it, is the leaderboard layout while you're in a game. What I mean by that is when you're in a game and you press the option button and you see all the people's names and, like, you know, whatever their score and stuff like that. I do not like that, because for some reason they decided to just emphasize damage done rather than kills and deaths. I just don't understand why that would be something that they want to change. I mean, this is like a basic Call of Duty thing: kills and deaths, kill-death ratio. And they just don't emphasize kills and deaths. You have to look at, like, the bottom of the screen where you can see your kills and deaths, but if you want to see others, you have to, like, scroll over their name and look at the bottom of the screen. It's really weird that they just show, I think it's like damage, maybe score, and like damage done and your kill death ratio or something like that, but it doesn't show everyone's kills and deaths. So I think it's just weird. I don't know why they did that. Second dislike is score streak vulnerability. Now, what I mean by that is when you call in stuff like a UAV or attack chopper or something like that, it is so easy for them to be shot down. And this was what happened in Black Ops 3 as well, that everyone that was starting the game would choose the class that had the launcher on it, so everyone was just shooting down score streaks over and over again, and it was really hard to, you know, when you got a UAV, it would be shot down within like the first 5 seconds. So that's it. It's like that in this game. I'll admit that I love doing that. It's so much fun just to shoot down someone's UAV as soon as they call it in. But yeah, that's something else that I dislike. All right, the third thing I dislike is the class layout. It's very, very weird and unnecessary in my opinion. The way they did the class layout, where like you use the left bumper and the right bumper to switch between, well, I guess the left button and right button to switch between your different classes, and then you can go onto those classes and change stuff. But I liked how they did it before, where you just could scroll down and like click on a class, and you could just easily change it there instead of having to use your buttons and like going left, right, and left to change classes. And it's even weirder when you start a game and when you're in a game. I just don't like how you have to like use your bumpers and then press A, and it's awkward. And then simple things like when you're in a class and you like change your camo or change or equip an attachment, there's no sound effect for that, so you don't actually know if you equipped it or not. You have to like look at a little graphic and see if you equipped it. So something like adding a sound effect for when you equip camos and stuff like that would be something that would be very helpful. Fourth thing that I dislike, it's kind of specific, but the domination spawns on the map Icebreaker, like I was talking about before, one of my favorite maps. But in domination is one of my least favorite maps because the spawns are incredibly like, oh my gosh, you can get spawn trapped so easily in domination on Icebreaker. It's just, you spawn and like half the time there's a guy behind you ready to shoot you down. People can pretty much scope in on your spawn and kill you consistently. It feels like an older Call of Duty, the way the spawn trapping just happens on that map. So that's something that they should probably work on. Like one time, you'll see it in my fails montage that all coming out soon, but one time I spawned pretty much in some guy's line of sight as he was shooting someone else, and he killed me. So it's definitely weird. Fifth thing I dislike, the way they did tactical rifles and also shotguns as secondaries. Shotguns, I think they should be primary weapons. I think they're pretty important. I get that people hate shotguns and they want them to be less, not used as often and not as important in the game, so they put them as a secondary. But I think tactical rifles and assault rifles should just be merged into one category. I never really understood why they'd separate those. I get that, of course, they're missing a category because the shotguns were moved to secondary, but I still think they should be, the assault rifles and tactical rifles should be in the same category. The last thing I dislike is the long starting match screen. By that I mean when you're picking your specialist, you're changing your class. That takes a long time, and it's really annoying to just kind of sit there while you already have your specialist chosen and your class chosen, and you're waiting for other people to do the same thing. So I think that's the last thing that I don't like as much. But other than those, the game is really fun. I like a lot of things, dislike a lot of things as well, and I'm obviously going to get more used to everything as I keep playing the game, and I'm going to most likely enjoy it a lot more. I've played a bunch of different game modes. I've enjoyed pretty much all of them that I've played. I have not played Search yet. I want to play Search in a little bit because I'm going to go for some ninja diffusers or something. But yeah, the game's super fun so far, and I'm really looking forward to getting better at it and continuing to play it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. I know it ran a little bit long, unfortunately, but I just wanted to give you guys some of my likes and dislikes in the game so far. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.